Hi there YouTube, I've recorded this video to explain aquaponics to people who want to build their own aquaponics system at home. This is only a short video because I can't fit everything in one video. If you want a complete guide, a home kit on how you can build your own aquaponics system, there's a link directly below this video. I've just put it in the description. If you have a look there now, you'll see a little blue link. If you click that, that will take you to the guide where you can actually get full complete resource on how to do this. It's not that difficult. Surprisingly, you can do this very easily and a very affordable budget as well. You can get it going at home and grow your own vegetables, and it's really healthy. But let me just explain to you exactly what aquaponics is and some of the things that you need to consider. So essentially, aquaponics is it's a mixture of hydroponics and aquaculture, really. And aquaculture is animal and water. So in this case, it's fish and water, but it's a hybrid of hydroponics and aquaculture, and it's the best of both worlds of these things. So it's a very sustainable, synergistic system that you're setting up. So it's very good for the environment, and it's a great thing to be able to learn because you can grow your own food and be in control of your own food supply. And if you look at food prices, they're getting higher and higher. And so being in control of your own food supply is a very good thing to do in this day and age. So essentially what you have is a closed loop system where you've got fish, plants and bacteria. And the way you set it up is you have fish feeding below in a water tank, and I'll show you a picture of this in a moment. And then you have a pump that pumps up the nitrogenous waste that comes from basically the waste from the fish, and that's converted into nitrates for plants to feed on, because plants can feed on that waste product of the fish. So the pump then takes that waste product from the fish, it pumps it up, and above the fish tank, and I'll show you a picture again in a moment, above the fish tank you have what they call a bed, basically a growing bed where the plants will grow. That's where the plants start, and they feed on the water that's pumped from the fish to the plant, and then back down again. And the excess from the plant and what they produce when they're respiring is put back down to the fish, and you have a closed loop system. And that's why it's so sustainable, because it feeds itself and sustains itself. So you can grow quite a substantial amount. What you need to consider, though, is the area. You need to have at least, I would say, about 12 square feet is a good sized area. You can do it in smaller areas, but just keep in mind that you've got to have room for the plants to grow upwards. You know, you don't want to put something in a very confined space where it's not going to work. So 12 square meters is about right. You can grow a fair amount of vegetables. If you've got like a 1,000-liter tank, keep in mind you can grow 1,000 liters of grow bed, which is just plant growth. So you can get a substantial amount out of that. You don't need very expensive equipment. You can buy these straight out of the shop ready-made, but you're going to spend like at least $200-300, where you can do it for a fraction of the price if you do it yourself, and it's not hard to do. You just need basic materials like a plastic tub for the water. You need some PVC pipe, a couple of valves, a pump, and that's really all you need. And then you just obviously you need a couple of tools like a hammer and a few things to hold things in place, but that's really it. It's very basic things to do, and anyone can do this at home. It's a great project to do with your kids as well, to teach them how to be sustainable. So essentially you're creating something similar to this. This is a lot larger. You don't have to build something this big. This is a decent size aquaponics. You could build something about a third of the size of this. That tank's pretty big. It's a big tank, and you get a lot of grow bed, and they've got it set. You can see the grow bed, they've actually got it in 2 layers. You don't need to have it in 2 layers. You can just have 1 layer, and it can be a lot smaller than that. And you can just have something like this sitting outside or sitting wherever you find that you can have the space. You can grow a lot of things with it as well, like lettuce, chili, herbs, basil, bok choy. Anything leafy, greens-wise, works exceptionally well in aquaponics. So you can get a lot of green leaf, which is great because that's what's got the chlorophyll in it and a lot of other vitamins and minerals. So growing your own leafy veg you can do easily from home. So if you want to know how to do it, there's a link below this video. Go and check out that page. There's another video on that page that will explain it a little bit more for you and all the details you need to know about it. But essentially that guide, Aquaponics guide, is everything step by step, all the instructions from start to finish on how to do the whole thing. And you'll be able to do it at home without any problems at all. So I hope this introduction video on aquaponics was helpful. Click the link below if you want to check out the full details for the product that's over there. Okay, thanks very much, YouTube. Talk to you soon.